And I have no doubt that he probably had a hand in helping this, and this is what governors do. I talk with Scott Walker about this stuff all the time in Wisconsin, where governors get involved in helping make sure that their companies stay in their states or they attract companies to their states. That's something that's pretty common for state level of government to do. And I don't know the details of this, but I think it's pretty darn good that people are keeping their jobs in Indiana instead of going to Mexico. Christina. There are hundreds of executive actions that are out there that they'll be sifting through. So I'm not going to kind of get into everyone on their merits. That's something that the transition team is working on right now as to what executive actions that the Obama administration did and how they're going to deal with it. So I just don't have an answer for you because this is something the transition team at the executive branch is going to be working on. I know what they want to do is make sure that we have smooth transitions. What we're focused on with respect to immigration, securing the border, making sure that the border is secure, making sure that the resources match the authorization that currently exists to actually secure the border. And that's the legislation that we're focused on. Yeah.
You've hinted in interviews that if you're interested in seeing some kind of changes to Medicare, and in talking with senators.
Hinted. I've proposed these budgets for years, so.
You said it for a long time that it's something you're interested in. Are you still interested in it? What would the timeline be? And are you concerned that some Republican colleagues in the Senate seem to be trying to temper the House from moving
Look, I think
forward?
what's happening is you're getting the latest wave of Democratic talking points to try and play Mediscare politics, which is what they typically do every other Tuesday. I have not discussed Medicare with President-elect Trump. Mind you that Obamacare itself does a lot of damage, in our opinion, to Medicare. Obamacare itself puts this new board of 15 bureaucrats, the IPAB, in charge of cutting Medicare in ways that will lead to denied care for seniors. Medicare itself is on a path to going bankrupt in 2028, I believe, off the top of my head. So the trust fund gets exhausted next decade. So we are going to have to do things to preserve and shore up this program. The reforms that we've been talking about here in the House Republicans for many years are reforms that do not affect the benefits for anyone in or near retirement. But for those of us who are in the younger generations, the X generation on down, it won't be there for us if we stay in the current path. So we have to do things to fix this program so we can guarantee that it's there intact for current seniors, but also that there's something there for us when we retire. And the kinds of reforms that we've been advocating here are nothing different than what federal employees have. You get to choose among plans that are comprehensive and guaranteed to meet your benefits. Or if you want to stick with the current traditional program, you can do that as well. That is good reforms. That's what CBO tells us is a good way of actually improving cost, lowering prices, and expanding choices. Medicare Advantage is a program that Medicare works pretty darn well right now that seniors like. So obviously, you've hit on an issue I care a great deal about because I care a great deal about this program. I want to make sure it's there for current seniors. As far as what our plans are with respect to reforming and preserving, that's just something that we haven't discussed yet with the administration, and we'll do it as the year goes on. Yeah.
About the CR, there's various concerns now that it might need to go later or could get jammed up because of the Senate and so on. Could you just step back for a minute and give us an explanation as to why, when earlier leadership, such as McConnell, had said, let's finish the budget this year, let's get it done, why was there this push to have a CR, and why does the administration, the incoming administration, favor that approach?
Yeah, okay, so getting jammed up in Senate in the same sentence is something I think we're going to hear a lot this year. They just move a little slower than the House does. Their system's different than ours is, and they've got to stand up the Trump government. So the Senate is going to have to do all of these confirmation votes and hearings on cabinet and sub-cabinet officers. Probably going to have a Supreme Court pick coming sooner or later that they're going to have to confirm.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.